Walala. Okay, let's see if I can make it until they finish this first game. 2v2 Warlock Kingdoms, ACCM and Bhakti versus MBL and Nili. The civilizations, they are Japanese and Portuguese. It's team random. And let's check the pairs. On the right hand side we have MBL with Japanese. He is against Nili with Portuguese. At least this is not mirror. And in the left hand side the other two players, Portuguese now for ACCM Japanese and Portuguese. No, I was wrong, excuse me. So you have ACCM as Japanese in the north versus Japanese. This is fully mirror. And in the south have the Portuguese guys, Bhakti versus Nili, and a full stone wall from Nili going toward MBL, but MBL not yet with a full wall. So let's see. Towers, the usual towers for MBL. ACCM with a defensive tower. In front of the town center, two defensive towers to the main gold, and also a wall between him and Bhakti. Actually, they are fully walled, not yet MBL. So Nili and MBL not fully walled as a team, but the other two guys, Bhakti and ACCM, they are fully walled as a team. No, not a full wall. I thought this is a full wall, but like it is, no. Between the forest and the edge of the map, it's not a full wall. And we have all players in Castle Age, and finally the game will now run in normal speed with Bhakti, the first player to click up to Imperial Age. Yeah, Imperial Age with handcart upgrade, monastery, 1, 2, 3 stables, 4 stables, 2, 3, and this is the 5th one. Yeah, stable number 5 for him, university on top of that hill. He has 3 town centers, 1, 2, 3, 4 town centers for Bhakti, and 116 population. While here still not a full wall between him and MBL, between Nili and MBL building more archery ranges. Yeah, he has 1, 2 now, 1, 2, 3, and a 4th one on the way. All right, so we have crossbows fight between ACCM and MBL. ACCM coming out victorious, at least for now. 17 army though for him. MBL dropped to only 4, while 18 army for Nili and 13 for Bhakti. And now Nili is trying to push, he's trying to increase the pressure a little bit more. He has a forward siege workshop, barracks now, to switch probably to, or to mix in, not completely switch, but to mix in some pikes halbs. Researching the +2 attacking upgrade for both cavalry and infantry line. About to destroy one of Bhakti's stables, and Bhakti is building another one, another 2 stables, one there to cover the future hole, and one in the back. So even with this one down, he will still be with 5, 2, 4, and 5 stables. And Imperial Age, well, let's see how far away the other guys are. Well, ACCM, I mean, in his point of view, over 100 population and resources kinda low, while MBL only 54 population. Man, MBL is out of the game. I mean, yeah, he has some army, but when you look, villages 40, while ACCM double 80 on the other flank. It's a huge difference. Let's see though if Nili's push will work out into Bhakti's base, yeah, to weaken his economy. I'm not convinced, because now Bhakti has already the Cavalier upgrade on the way with plate barding armor, so those will be with +4 armor. But nevertheless, a forward castle now for Nili, while this is a defensive castle with Portuguese for Bhakti. 62 population for MBL, housed at 145 Nili, and missing the goal to click up Imperial Age, while Bhakti 141 population, and yeah, still plenty of wood food, excuse me, and some gold. This is another forward siege also for Neely. Oh, and here comes ACCM, but Neely, even though he might lose his forward villagers, he was able to build that castle. But Bhakti with a few trebs probably coming out for now. Organ gun, what the hell are those? And the Cavaliers helping him for now. I don't know why he's running away, because ACCM has clearly more army there than MBL. And also, like I said, the extra few left Cavaliers left there for Bhakti, helping him to push MBL back, while Neely is sending his army to deal here with Bhakti's these weird looking guns, organ guns, whatever. Conscription for Bhakti 2-man. So while we have ACCM, the second player on the Imperial Age, so in the Vietnamese team both players will be in Imperial Age, while I still don't see Neely clicking up to Imp, and MBL, like I said, he's far away from that one. 64 population is still very low, but nevertheless, let's see if he will be able to come back in the game, come back even stronger. Like I said, he's not completely out of the game, and Neely keeps sending like one the Rams, but I'm not convinced this is working. Those Cavaliers now from Bhakti, they are even stronger. More Rams incoming here for Neely, along with a few pikes. ACCM is there to help you. Three petards along with the Rams here. Neely to destroy the castle. The castle is going down. No, but it will go down, man, with so many Rams from Neely hitting that defensive castle. Bhakti's defensive castle is going down. Yeah, I don't think he will be able to save it right at the end, but no, man, he's saving it. Unbelievable. And Bhakti with the first trap coming out to hit Neely's forward castle. I'm not necessarily I'm surprised, but I thought that ACCM will also send some army to still keep MBL busy, keep him in check. Now Neely is on the way to Imperial Age, saving the castle. Another petardino from him, but still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough. So the second would upgrade for MBL, the second farm upgrade, ACCM to hit Imperial Age in a couple of seconds, and Bhakti, most of all, he's keeping his castle repaired downhill, and with one trap already hitting Neely's forward castle. While situation seems to be stabilized a little bit, 70 population for M, but it's still not enough, man. It's more than double the population for ACCM between, and yeah, GG, and between Neely and Bhakti wasn't a big difference, but yeah, they just realized that can't stay any much longer, especially with ACCM hitting also Imperial Age. Bhakti would have expected like a stronger push from ACCM into his base. Now once that Bhakti was able to deal with Neely's Rams, whatever he wanted to go forward and increase the pressure. Let's see achievements fast. Achievements fast. We have Bhakti with the most kills. Largest army was for Neely, 42. Economy wise, Bhakti with the best food and gold, wood for Neely and stone for ACCM. Fastest imp was Bhakti, 3655, with ACCM second player in Imperial Age, while Neely was on the way to imp, but still until until GG, none of the players from their team hitting Imperial Age. And society villagers highest was Bhakti, 139, and MBL only 52 villagers. That's not enough. Hello Hellrider, hello to you, and hello to everybody else watching the stream. So yeah guys, we have 104 Bhakti ACCM pair. Now I don't see MBL here, or no, he is. Let me just put here 1-0, and probably now we will have a 3v3. 3v, but how are going to be the teams? MBL will be with either Paladin and Lix, and Neely with ACCM and Bhakti, or the other way around, because I imagine that Paladin and Lix, they want to play together, and the same goes for Bhakti and ACCM. Hola, hola. Hello, Klaus. Hello, hello, guys. Age of Chivalry. So yeah, good teams for 2v2v2. Oh my god. But please make 500 years or whatever cap. So let's see, guys. They're suggesting a 2v2v2. Well, it's not a free-for-all, but 3 teams with 2 players. Now, this might be interesting with these new civilizations. Hello, Opera. Hello, hello. Hello, guys. Okay, man. We have 6 players, but as you can see, Needy suggested... Oh, you cannot see. Let me display the room. Sorry. Now, I'm going to fix it. There you go. Yeah, Needy suggested, yeah, good teams for 2v2v2, and Paladin said yes. So we might see here, guys, 2v2v2. Now, I don't have the scoreboard to make it like that, so I will just remove only the names, because even if it's going to be 3v3, I just don't know who and who. But now, let me keep it this way, right? Because if it's going to be a 3v3, then would be pretty easy and fast for me to Alt Tab, go to the OBS and just add another name for each team, basically. Let's play. Yeah. Let's play. Opera, you're right, man. Let's play, mofos. Come on. That's cool, man. It was only a suggestion, right? To make like a 500, 1000 years, whatever, maximum time limit, because this game can go pretty long. In 2v2 might be different than 1v1v1, whatever, but still. Anyway, we will find out how and yeah, the setups that they are going to play these games. Yeehaw! So probably now they are talking inside the game, how it's going to be, a 2v2v2 or a 3v3 in the end. And okay, I see Terrorinho playing versus this dude from Hong Kong, Vince Smoke Sanji, that ST guy. Somebody said that he's from Vietnam and from ST clan, the Stick Tactics clan. No idea by that nickname, never seen him, never heard of him. Nevertheless, let's focus to our games. All right. Go, Arena. I know, Opera, that you like it, but I really want to see if they're going to play, 2v2 with 3 teams. 2v2v2. The POZ guy again, I don't know, it's not POZ. And I was looking earlier also at Team. Team is also playing. He had 3-0 when I was checking versus Xiaofan. And Team rating now it's 2357, while Xiaofan 2248. Let me check. I'm curious if it's 4-0 or whatever. View profile. Matches. No, it's 3-1. Xiaofan able to win a game after losing 3 in a row. You see. All right. Oh, and only now I saw that yesterday, guys, the 1v1v1v1, it was rated game, and MBL won 19 points. -10 Leary and -9 for Hart. So it was rated, man. Remember that crazy almost 2 hours game, the 1v1v1v1, blah blah blah. That's crazy. That's sick. Anyway, here we have now the spec delay displayed. He played like 8-1 Terror on Arena. Whoa. Said he is from POZ clan, but he won't tell us who. Yeah, I know. But you said that you know he is from ST Clan, a Vietnamese player. No idea anyway. He's no patch to spec this game. Okay, guys, so is it a 2v2v2? No, it's a 3v3, you see. It is a 3 versus 3. So we have not the teams that I expected. Wow, Paladin, Lix and Bhakti. And we have MBL, Neely and ACCM. Man, oh man. Okay, fast alt tab. So player 1, name. We have here Bhakti, but Paladin plus Lix. Plus Lix plus Bhakti. And let's also change the flag now to China. And in the other one, I will keep, no offense for the others, yeah, I will keep the Norway flag. And player 2 name, it becomes Neely plus ACCM. Whoa, okay. Paladin Lix plus Bhakti. Let's go back to our game. He played like 8-1 turn on Arena. Whoa. With this account, he was in ST Clan. Yep. Let's see the civilizations now for this 3 versus 3. We have Portuguese, Indians, and Goths for MBL, Neely, ACCM. And in the other, they have Franks, Aztecs, and Incas, Paladin. Right, let's go like this. And now we see in the left-hand side of the map, we have now Neely. No, this is ACCM, excuse me, Portuguese. He's going to be versus Lix with Franks. And on the right-hand side of the map, Bhakti as Aztecs. He's going to be versus MBL as Goth. Neely, Indians, pocket for his team, and Paladin, Incas, pocket for his team. Right. So, how it's going to be, man? Portuguese, let's fast check what they have. Portuguese, all units cost minus 15% gold, ships plus 10% HP, can build Feitoria in April age, cost 250 gold, 250 stone, 20 population, produces 0.8 F plus W. I don't know what's this, Feitoras or whatever. 0.45 G, and I have no idea what the fuck this means. Unique units, organ gun, gunpowder siege, caravel, scorpion like ship, castle age tech Karak, ships +1/+1 armor, imperial age tech arquebus, ballistics for gunpowder units. Whoa! And team bonus, this is a team game, so it applies. Free cartography from the Dark Age, but I have no idea what this is. G per S, that's, what the fuck is this? Gold per second. Produces 0.8 food plus wood per second. I think this is it. Produces 0.8 food plus wood per second, and 0.45 gold per second, 0.25 stone per second. I think this is it. Anyway, MBL, where are you, MBL? Did he land already? One of the enemy boars. I see a boar inside the town center for Bhakti, and MBL with one boar. The other one, it's in the back, so no, he didn't lame yet one of Bhakti's boars. But where is, okay, it's in the back. It's in the back. This is the first boar by the looks for ACCM. Yep, the first boar. Oh! And ACCM taking some extra hits. Yeah, from Lix's TC. His scout is now only 9 hit points. Whoa! And now 6 after getting another hit from Lix's scout. So he has to run back, obviously. And he will run back. Yeah. He wanted to scout a little bit more. Now the second boar incoming for MBL, and probably yeah, Bhakti will go for his second boar as well. What are the different civilization? Yeah, let's see for Paladin. What are the specifics for his civilization? For Incas. Incas. They start with a free llama. Villages affected by infantry blacksmith upgrades. Houses support 10 population. Buildings cost minus 15% stone. Unique units Kamayuk, anti-cavalry infantry, slinger, anti-infantry archer, castle age tech, undead slings, skirmishers, slingers and janitors, no minimum range. Imperial age tech, couriers, Kamayuks, slingers, eagles +1/+2 armor, and team bonus farms built twice as fast. This is looking pretty good for a team game. That's good. Barak now for Bhakti, while to the right hand side here probably we'll see MBL soon with a full wall. For now he's not building, but like I said, he will continue probably with more houses or straight palisade wall between this house and the edge of the map, or by using the other forest. We will see. Leaks with the first the first spread to research loom, followed by MBL. So Leaks here probably will be the first player to click up feudal age. Yes indeed. ACCM 21 population and another Vir coming out. He lured now another Bambi, or this was the first Bambi to his town center. So in this game no laming up until this point. Leaks feudal age followed by MBL after 18 seconds. Now ACCM with the loom upgrade also to be finished, and then to go up, to click up to feudal age. 20 to 22 population for Bhakti, a 23rd now population coming out. The eagle, his eagle just spotted here MBL's base. You can see his mill. And MBL building his barrack and coming back home with the scout. Full HP scout, 2 villages on gold, palisade walls. We have so Leaks, MBL, ACCM, Bhakti, and now Paladin on the way to feudal age. So last player is going to be Neely as a pocket. Neely probably this is what he wants, to go slightly later to feudal age, but in return a faster castle age. Still didn't see him clicking up to feudal age. 22 pop for MBL, nearly 26 population, and still one more villager to come out. Whoa, so 27, and Nili is now researching finally loom. His lumber camp is pretty good there placed. Okay. It is placed pretty good. While Leaks just hit feudal age, so let's see what's the plan. He has the barrack and continue with houses like a wall, and his second military building is the stable. Only now the first farm. As Franks, yeah, 2 lumber camps to the same forest. He has the main gold also in the back, and here comes ACCM with 3 militias that probably once in feudal age he will upgrade those to men at arms. For now he's marching toward Leaks base, and Leaks continuing with more houses, but I don't like too much his way of building. He could have used this forest, for example, and he could see it. Why he's building like this, I don't know. He knows better, right? Yeah, so he's going to build it between this house and the forest. Yeah, another house for him. He doesn't have anything from the barrack, at least not yet. Hello, Meatman. Hello, nice to see you, my man. Nice to see you back. And for now, ACCM, yeah, he's trying to buy some time, and indeed he did research the men at arms upgrade. I'm surprised here that Leaks actually didn't build the houses, not to finish them, but to start and build the houses, to make it like a wall, and then to finish them one by one. Didn't happen so far. Feudal age for Nili finally with 27 population. Now, oh, we have Paladin coming forward with Incas. So the pocket, Paladin coming forward to Nili's pocket. And now Nili started to build some palisade walls to protect his gold miners a little bit more. MBL with wheelbarrow upgrade on the way. 3 militias, not yet researching men at arms upgrade, while Bakti has them already. Men at arms, wheelbarrow also for MBL, 30 population for Lix, 31 now, 28 for Paladin, and Paladin, yeah, he's already hitting Nili's gold. Nearly to build here a stable, but he is been driven away from his main gold. And this is the tower for Paladin, to buy him some extra time, so to delay even a little bit more Nearly with his main gold. But Nearly, guys, is on the way to Castle Age. Another gold for him though would be pretty far away from his base, from the town center, so I don't know, man, might be risky, pretty risky to go for. But nah, he found another one behind the forest, also pretty far from the town center. But let's see if Paladin will see in the end those villages. I wouldn't be surprised to see even a defensive tower for Nearly to his gold miners, just to be sure that he can mine some gold, some extra gold. And once in Castle Age, probably he will come out with knights. No, I see Nearly now building an archery range, mining stone with one villager, and he lost a vill. He lost a lumberjack. Castle Age, first farm upgrade for Nearly. 36 population for Paladin. We have 36 population for ACCM, and 2 scouts here from Lix. Trying to raid him, but he seems to be fine. Yeah, these defensive spears able to take down 2 scouts, but nearly Castle Age, man. I'm curious about his resources. Back to 37 population, and he's coming now with some archers on to MBLs. MBL 32 pop, while 38 for Bakti. MBL still the 2 gold miners, and he built a couple more houses, but it's still not a full wall there. Lix with scale barding armor upgrade now on the way. 39 pop for Bakti. We have 33 population for MBL, more farms now.
Yes.
And the second military building I don't see. MBL though, whoa, with men at arms hitting Paladin straight away and killing 2 villages, but now he lost 1 man at arm. Whoa, these guys are playing aggressive. And Nearly just hit Castle Age, and I don't see another player on the way to Castle Age, but Nearly's resources, they seem to be pretty low. And will that camel make it out in time until the palisade wall is there? Yes, it made out just in time. And the tower of the villager inside the tower, so Nearly able to create 1 camel, while these archers, and I was right that probably he will build a defensive tower to the main gold, and he did build 1 defensive tower to the main gold. Now Nearly is trying to find the other forward villagers, and he found them, obviously, coming out with another camel. But these camels, they don't have any upgrades. They have the +1. I think it's one of the bonuses for the Indians once in Castle Age. But let's see. 31 population, quite low though with all the resources, while 39 population for Lix. Lix also very low with the resources, but raiding mode. He wants to he skip hitting ACCM woodline, or at least he wants to. Now fletching finally for ACCM, 2 archery ranges, only 2 scouts left there for Lix, so he lost a couple more. These spears doing their job, obviously. Do they have no? The Franks scouts, they have the 20% hit points. Wheelbarrow now for Lix. Well, let's see, will Nearly be able to hold? He had 1 skirmisher, but nothing more than that. Probably he will create a few more. Anyway, Paladin is maintaining the pressure in Nearly's base. On the right hand side of the map, on this flank, nothing significant is happening. I didn't see MBL going with his usual towers or whatever, while on the left hand side Lix still trying to hit ACCM's woodline. But like I said, defensive spears doing their work, obviously. Now ACCM with the wheelbarrow upgrade, back to researching town watch, and these few archers along with the skirm will be enough for a while to deal with Lix's scouts. But Lix is now coming with more scouts forward, 4 more scouts. 54 HP. Yeah, those dudes looks pretty badass. We have MBL now, the second player on the way to Castle Age from the same team. MBL, Neely and ACCM, but Neely, man, only 33 population. He didn't do too much with his faster Castle Age. Like I said, Paladin still keeping the pressure in Neely's base, so he's keeping him in check. While, yeah, not too much army for Neely, so what to do? He's unable to help one of his players from either flank. Finally, the first player from Team Bhakti with him, Bhakti on the way to Castle Age, Team Bhakti, Paladin and Lix. While this is a defensive tower now for MBL in the range of that forward lumber camp, and now 3 villagers on gold for him. So MBL, Castle Age, Bhakti on the way to Castle Age, difference between them not big, only 20 seconds. And we have now Lix on the way to Castle Age, so 2 players will be from each team. 48 population for Paladin. Paladin still seems to be pretty low with all the resources, and Neely's camel, not enough hit points. And yeah, here Paladin is still been annoying with his few archers, but Neely has a siege workshop, and with Mangonel set here to start and destroy all these annoying towers, forward towers from Paladin, building a second stable, but the archers for Paladin going to hit his wood line and killing some villagers. It seems that Paladin doesn't even care that he's losing some archers. He was able to kill like 1-2 more villagers, but is that enough? I'm not convinced. But anyway, let's see. Neely, though, didn't do too much with his faster Castle Age. Now, though, MBL probably, well, let's wait and see if he's going to do something with the Castle Age. But Lix also just hit Castle Age right now, or he's on the way. No, he's on the way to Castle Age, excuse me. ACCM now on the way to Castle Age. Still the 2 archery ranges. And, yeah, mining now stone with 2 villagers. So he kept his wood line safe. And he has a forward army to raid Lix. Whoa, Lix with 1 defensive tower close to the mill. But here he doesn't have anything like a tower. So he will be on the run with some lumberjacks. Cartography for Lix, Castle Age, Elite Skirmisher for MBL. And yeah, Bhakti flaring here MBL skirmishers. And he has quite a lot of crossbows. Paladin 52 population though, while nearly 38 population. He's the lowest in the game. ACCM now on the way to Castle Age. Well, let's see, 60 population for Bhakti. Bhakti still with 1 town center though. And the crossbows going around the forest. Is MBL fully walled here? No, but he has this defensive tower to protect the stone miners. And some houses getting closer to the TC. He should be okay. And he's sending now the elite skirmishers. He felt, obviously, that Bhakti will come around to this side of the map. Bodkin arrow now for Bhakti. While one of the forward towers for Paladin is down. And he wasn't able to finish the other tower to hit Neely's gold. And the flare for Bhakti continues. Yeah, he wants one of his teammates to come with either scouts or knights, right, to deal with these elite skirmishers. Maybe now Lix that he's in Castle Age, and yes, indeed, 2 stables. He's sending knights right away. 1 town center and 2 stables. While ACCM crossbow upgrade, Bodkin arrow, and the second would upgrade also. So his army will be stronger, obviously. While we have all the players except Paladin in Castle Age. When is Paladin going to be up? Well, he's using the market, so he will be on the way as well, but quite late, I would say. The difference in population, though, between the 2 pockets, it's 10, more for Paladin was. Now it's 11, in that range anyway. The difference is that Neely, though, is already in Castle Age for quite a while. And slowly he will get rid of these forward towers from Paladin. Will have access to his main gold. Well, let's see what Paladin will plan to do. Oh, ACCM, good pickup here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4 villagers and a 5th one going down. Ay, ay, ay. This is disaster for Paladin. Is not looking good, man. ACCM finding Paladin's wood line and making him run away. And also kill him like 5 villagers. Man, oh man, snipers indeed. While this is MBL to build a town center, and Lix is there with a few knights. So MBL for now it's sending back his villagers, while with his skirmishers he's specifically aiming for back these crossbows. But now these knights from Lix, they are with bloodlines. Well, bloodlines is not, but for Franks again, they have 20% hit points more, right? So that's like bloodlines. It's 100 without the bloodlines, and with the 20% that's 120. It's exactly the same as the bloodlines, but nevertheless they are strong. They're just missing the +2 attack to be fully Castle Age upgraded, and yeah, that only one knight will take down pretty much all these elite skirmishers from MBL. But MBL has by now the castle build, and he will come out with Huskarls. He will be able to counter back these crossbows fairly easy. Paladin to hit Castle Age in a couple of seconds. MBL still didn't finish his 3rd town center, the 2nd one. Yeah, it's on the other forest forward in the range of his own castle, while nearly with the 2nd town center to his main gold, and not yet another town center, so not yet a 3rd town center. Cartography for Bhakti, 80 population, 54 for MBL, but 2 DCs like I said. Anyway, Paladin just hit Castle Age right now, so what's the plan, man? He has villagers on stone, 2 of them, and another one incoming with a defensive tower to protect those stone miners, another defensive tower to the gold miners. While seems that now situation finally stabilized. I mean, they still have some armies, but not like big fights anymore. Lix with 1 town center, still only 1 town center, no, 2 TCs there, okay, and probably he will build a 3rd town, but let's see when, obviously. MBL 61 pop, we have nearly with 50 population, so in the end, nearly that was the first player to click up and be in Castle Age. Man, Paladin maintained the pressure in his base, and he did a really good job. Bought him enough time, and like this, Neely wasn't able basically to send his armies right to either sides, to either flanks, to do a double. But yeah, good job, good play here. Nevertheless, it's not a huge difference. If you look, Paladin 46 population and Neely now 55. Remember that like 5 minutes ago it was the other way around. Paladin with like 10 population more now. Neely is even more than 10 population more. Whoa. And raiding now again for ACCM into Paladin's base. Lix chasing these crossbows with his own knights. Wheelbarrow for Neely, chainmail armor for Paladin. While is he maintaining the pressure here? No. Bhakti with some raidings in Neely's base, but Neely doesn't have any other lumberjacks on that lumber camp. He moved them where he has the towers, and not yet again a 3rd town center, or did he build? Okay, now town center number 4 for Neely. So this is 1, 2, this is 3, and this is 4. And we have this time now Bhakti, the first player to click up Imperial Age. And houses, palisade walls, more houses, more palisade walls. Right, it's not a full wall, but yeah, most of his base it is walled, at least between him and MBL. Scale mail armor, yes, for Bhakti, and building more what? Barracks, okay. So as Aztecs, it seems that Bhakti will go with Elite Eagles. Okay, and flares to point out the fights with the crossbows. Well, Lix wasn't too far from that area, but yeah, only now he's sending the knights to help Bhakti push here ACCM completely. Yeah, and more knights incoming from Bhakti, from excuse me, from Lix, while Bhakti is stopped and hitting Neely's camels. Neely's camels, no bloodlines, still only the +1 armor. Yeah, so he might lose all of them, but
Yes.
ACCM is joining his first group of crossbows with a second one, so he will have even more crossbows there with 3 monks to convert. Let's see how many. Some of Lix's knights, and he was able to convert, wow, only 1. Nevertheless, it's something. Instead of nothing, it is something. While here we have crossbows from Bhakti hitting ACCM's wood line, but he didn't kill. I don't see. Oh, okay, he killed a villager, but he lost 3 crossbows. That wasn't the best trade, if you're asking me. We have no, still Bhakti, the only player on the way to Imperial Age. While we have now Paladin coming with eagles and raiding Neely's base. Neely 61, and he is still counting down. 61 for now, 56 for Paladin. While what's here? Okay, MBL, spears, and still this only cat. I thought that MBL will be more aggressive, man. But I don't know. He doesn't seem to be playing too aggressive in this game. He didn't go to lame a villager. He didn't go forward with towers. Right, we have now back to researching the Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade, while MBL is on the way to Imperial Age. Nearly 63 population, Lix 105 population, resources looking pretty good. Paladin 60 population, very low with food and the wood. Gold, it's decent, and stone, it's also very low, while 107 population ACCM also pretty low, the resources, especially food, wood. While Bhakti 122 population, and Imperial Age he has 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. Yeah, 5 barracks, and the eagles are coming. The eagles are coming. Are they coming? Yep, the eagles, the elite eagles. Might be a double here from Lix and Bhakti on MBL, but let's wait and see. Here comes ACCM forward with his crossbows RB along with a couple of monks, 2-3 monks. Will those be enough again? And MBL researching long swords upgrade and chainmail armor, so he's going standard infantry versus the future elite eagles. I mean, versus the elite eagles from Bhakti. They are already elite eagles, and Bhakti coming forward with villagers to build a castle on top of that hill. How many barracks? 4. MBL 1, 2, 3, and 4 barracks. Well, we see now Lix clicking up to Imperial Age also, and yeah, able to counter here. These elite eagles obviously helping, man. These elite eagles helping. All the monks are down, and here ACCM for sure he's going to lose all his crossbows. In the meantime, Lix coming back with his knights, and yeah, to be sure that he's taking out ACCM's crossbows. This Scorpion also helping a little bit, while ACCM is just basically trying here to do whatever damage he can, and ACCM is calling it GG, man. Will they keep playing or just call it a game and start a new one? Okay, Bhakti going for the relics as well, just when MBL hit now Imperial Age. Lix though, like I said, on the way to Imp, and he will have his knights fully Castle Age upgraded. The +2 attacking upgrade incoming now from him. Well, let's see, will Bhakti build forward more barracks to be closer to the enemy? He doesn't have the wood. Researching the +2 attacking upgrade, conscription, and he still has these crossbows taking down Neely's vills, and not only this, 1, 2, 3 or 4 villagers, yes, and like 2 camels or whatever were those, I think 2 camels. And with more elite eagles incoming, Paladin is also building a forward siege workshop, and Paladin as well going eagles. So let's see if Neely will be able to hold Still, Neely has more population than Paladin. 68 for Paladin, 69. Now the magic number was 75 for Neely. And here comes MBL with his two long swords with iron casting. Will those be enough? Might be, man. Might be. Standard infantry, they are pretty good. They are pretty strong to take the fight versus the Elite Eagles. For now, though, Neely seems to be okay. But now MBL has some Elite Eagles in his base. Back to 167 population. Do they plan to start a trade anytime soon? No, this is Paladin trying here to build another town center, but only one camel from Neely to kill all these villagers. Man, that's crazy. And yeah, Lix just hit Imperial Age right now, so we expect Lix to come with Paladins. For now, he's researching the Cavalier upgrade. 167 population for Neely. MBL is housed at 160 population. We know how fierce MBL is fighting until the very last resource. But now we have Bacting coming with some crossbows to kill even more villagers from Neely. Neely 70 something population, and yeah, it's GG Coleman. Neely was the one here with big problems. Neely was the one with big problems. Well, it seems that MBL with future champions, because yeah, he had the champions upgrade on the way. He still has it. He's still in the game. No, he's scoring. I mean, it's 1 versus 3. Even though he could have held it like 1-2 waves of attacks, in the end 1v3 would have been too much. So we have the 1-0 guys for Team Paladin, Lix, and Bacti. Achievements: fast, military wise, Bacti with the most kills, 86. He also had the largest army, 61. No sling in this game. Very good, strong boom here for Bacti. He had all the resources, yeah, the best. Food, wood, stone, and gold. It was a pretty big difference, especially with the gold. The second player was like 2.5 thousand gold less than him, and it was his teammate Lix. And fastest Imperial Age also Bacti 33, 59. Followed second player after 3.5 minutes almost by MBL. Society, villagers highest also Bacti with 122, and 3 out of 6 players unable to go 100 villagers in this game. So yeah, they are launching another game, but they're only second. Yeah, it seems that Yo is now playing, guys, so I won't change the score probably. Yeah, Yo left and he will come back for sure. So now we will see Lix, well, basically SY, right, versus Bacti with ACCM and Neely. Open VPN. So yeah, Paladin, Lix, and Bacti. So let's change now the nicknames, because for sure it's going to be like that. Yo, Paladin plus Lix, and here player 2 name is going to be Bacti plus ACCM plus Neely. All right, and let's change now player 2 flag to Vietnam, since 2 out of the 3 players are Vietnamese. Bam! Okay, waiting for Yo to open his VPN, whatever. But with that VPN, they are able to play without big lags, without FP issues, so that's great. Let's also reset the score, 0-0, because these are new players and new teams, different teams. And Yo is back. Let me also put here stream live on though. Ah yeah. And here we go. Here we go. Terrorino still playing in 32. What's in 32? 32, 32. Yeah, Arena. What else can it be, right? Am I right, guys? He's playing versus the same dude. Vince Smoke Sanji. Bloody hell, if I understand. View profile. Curious how many games they played so far. Matches. Man, oh man. How can they play these many games, man? Okay, so today it's 1-0 for the other dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-3. 8-3 for this guy, the Hong Kong guy. Vince Smoke Sanji. Damn, son. All right. Damn, and triple damn. Nevertheless, let's focus now with our game. But I see them coming back. Like, why? Tyrant the Pumbaa has left the game room. What the fuck? Now Bhakti wants to come with another. Yeah, probably Bhakti wants to come with another nickname, with let's say his main nickname. Hopefully we'll have some more games. In the end, this is what we want to see. More AoC, guys. More AoC. But they have to wait for ACCM to come back. His main nickname Bhakti is 2375. That's in 1v1. While in team games he's 2032. So yeah, probably they ask him, come on dude, we are here 2Ks or close to 2K, just bring your main nickname on the table. Nah, but I see Neely in another room already. 1v1, Warlock Kingdoms, any map. So LB10 versus Neely might be LB10 2033 and Neely 2079. Okay. Shall we stay here, guys? Now Yo again left the room. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Who won? Bhakti, Paladin, and Lix in the previous game versus ACCM, MBL, and Neely. Well, not necessarily as expected, but yeah, in the end, they were the winners. And the other guys left from the room as well. It seems that ACCM have some problems or got lost in translation, got stuck in, I don't know. Let me take out the room and go to another one eventually. Team is still playing in 100. Let's check again who he's or versus who. The same dude versus Xiao Fan. Man, they're playing a lot of games there, and Vivi is watching there while Max is playing in 85, a 2v2 2k plus. Max Melkor, no, Max and Viles versus MBL and Melkor. Guys, I'm there. They started for 6 minutes, so I am there. Let's change everything. So player 1 name, we have the Max plus Viles, and we have MBL plus Melkor. Right, so player 1 flag now is the Finnish one, and player 2 flag, let's stay with Norway. Alright, let me go to room 85. Here we are. They started for 7 minutes, so I think they actually didn't start the game, but they're not playing Warlock Kingdoms, as you can see, or as you will see, because let me display the room. They're playing with SY Nations Cup mod, and yeah, we're gonna see only standard civilizations, but nevertheless, a 2v2, it's always nice and interesting to see. And it is playing in room number 8, the 1v1 versus LB10. If you guys want me to go there, let me know, man. Yo is waiting in room number 4, by the way. And this is a team game, Arabia 17 plus. And the players, well, BBK is the host, the Spanish player, 1900 in team games and 2K in 1v1. And Paladin, Lix and Yo are there, and other players with BBK, they are Kiss, Double B, and Bullet 420. Don't know the other guys. One it's close to 1900 is 1865, and Bullet 420 is 1766. Now let's stay with these 2v2, right? Whoa, what happened? Okay. Stay here. Yeah, Blood Unity, I will stay here, man. SY games are worth the wait. Well, I know they're worth the wait, but if they also have like worthy opponents. Anyway, now I saw your answer, man. The answer, my friend, it's blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Ooh. Come on, guys, what are they doing inside? I'm pretty sure that these are the teams. Max and Villes, this is how they play. And MBL with Melkor. Are they playing actually? They're playing for 9 minutes. I think they didn't have any spectators, man. I think they didn't have any spectators when they launched the game, because otherwise, yeah, should be able to join the game. 85. If I'm coming back, no. Not starting the game, so I have to find another room. If this game is go 50 minutes, 1 hour, I just don't want to sit in an empty room without doing nothing. In room number 4, they started the game, the 3v3 guys. But again, I'm not convinced about the other players. Paladin Lix and Yo versus BBK, Kiss, Double B, and Bullet 420. But where else to go? I mean, team playing in room number 100 started already for 15 minutes, and this is game number 7 or 5, whatever. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's game number 6. The score is 4-1 for team. Which game? Melkor is getting salty, probably so. I don't know. I mean, that's why it didn't start, because they didn't have any spectators. Guys, you want me to go to the 1v1 team versus Xiaofan? You want me to go to the 3v3 SY versus BBK's team, whatever? He wants random sieves and MBL doesn't. Wait, Freddy Fish, they didn't start the game yet? Because it shows that they are inside the game room for 11 minutes, man. I will display the room again, and you guys will see it. They are in that lobby. Okay, you see, I mean, you don't see the pop-up, but I'm telling you, it shows 11 minutes 34 seconds, man. All right, so that's why it didn't show up, because they actually didn't start the game. I'm surprised. I mean, 11, 12 minutes and not playing the game. What the hell, man? Just launch the bloody game. While in room number 8, unfortunately, Needy and LB10, they don't have any spectators and they play with Warlock Kingdoms mod. So would have been fun to watch that one, but again, no spectators. So let's stay with this one. Hopefully they will start anytime soon. I mean, it's a pleasure to watch Winland play, right? And also to see MBL teaming up with another high top-rated player. They are in the lobby. He wants random sieves and MBL doesn't, okay? Got it. I got it. So what's up, people? How are you guys? Melkor chatting with Caps like he's hella mad. But I really don't understand the issue. Man, just think that you played with random sieves and you got those. What's the big deal? I mean, seriously, is it better to stay in a room to wait 15, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour instead of bloody play the game? Just play the damn game, man. I mean, you have, and yeah, fine, we see the spec they displayed, so I'm curious if they decided to play fully random or picked sieves. So, like I said, man, seriously, are you willing to wait up to an hour? And even after that time, maybe not playing a game, instead of you have all the players, you are in the room, in the game room, and you fucking don't start the game. Just play it, man. They started. I can see the spec they displayed. So yeah, let's see, guys. Winland versus MBL and Melkor in a 2v2. Okay. Spec delay counting down to 0. And game number 1. Civilizations, they're Teutons and Franks. So it's fully random, just like probably Melkor wanted. So MBL was probably the one to give up on trying to convince him. Come on, dude, let's go with Peak Civilization. Let me show it in the standard way. Max Aztec and Brit for Viles, while Teutons for Melkor and Frank for MBL. So, well, Brits can go Cavaliers, but they won't be as strong as Teutons or Franks. So, Cavalier civilizations for both Melkor and for MBL, while here rather infantry and archery civilizations for the Max and Viles. And let's see the pairs. To the right hand side of the map, lower side and right hand side of the map, we see Max as Aztecs. He will be versus MBL as Franks. And on the other side, on the left hand side of the map, we will see Melkor with Teutons against Viles as Brits. Viles with forward main gold, side forward stone. In the back only the berries. The secondary stone is also forward with a secondary and a third gold also forward for Viles. Only the wood, yeah, with both forests pretty good in the back to the left, right of his town center. And let's see the other players. MBL, his main gold also forward as he's facing Max. Stone in the back, yes. Second stone in the back. Then a secondary gold for him, it's also forward with a third one. Where is the third one? Okay, also forward. So all the golds forward for MBL, while we have the Max with side forward main gold, a side stone, another side gold with a third one forward, and a secondary stone also forward for the Max. Yep. And the last player to check is Melkor. Melkor with a side back main gold. Then nothing else in the back. One side stone, a secondary gold forward, secondary stone forward, and the third gold Also forward. Man, oh man. All right, so these are standard civilizations, no Wololo mod, guys, no Wololo mod. And we have, the scout there for MBL, trying to go for one of Max's boars, but the scout is running away after getting a few hits. Anyway, the second boar is already in the TC. No, he's not in the TC, but it's quite far for the Maxi Max. MBL with his scout already found Max's base, obviously. Let's go with the fog of war. He can see now the berries and the mill. He can see the main goal, so he knows exactly that here is Max's town center. Will he still try to find his second boar, or he will go back? 16 population for him, 16 population for village, bringing the second boar to the town center. While 17 for 17, a little bit slower it seems Melkor, but all the other players 17, while Melkor 16. Did he research the, oh yeah, with Teutons though he researched the loom, that's why he is one less. He will recover obviously once the other players will also research the loom before clicking up feudal age. Did MBL kill a ship of him with that scout? I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Anyway, this is a Bambi, a second Bambi for the Max, and a third one. I don't know. He's now bringing the second boar. He has another group of 4 Bambis and another one there in the back, which let's see if Max will go for or not. While MBL, yeah, he came back home. Will send now a villager to bring the second boar. Man, I'm curious if he will use the scout or he will just lure the boar like that, simple like that, without using a ship or his scout without loom. That boar seems to be pretty far away and only one hit, right? And the villager started to go back. You see? And now the second hit, okay, and a third one. Now that boar will completely follow the villager. That's for sure. And 1, 2, 3 farms also for him. We have Villas, the first player to click a feudal agent. Yeah, it's kind of logical, since for the breeds they have bonus with the eating ships faster than all the other civilizations. So yeah, it's helping with the upping time. And now all the other 3 players on the way to feud, but the difference is nothing too significant. Between Villes, the first player, and the last one, Max, it's 36 seconds. So yeah, it's not big by any means, obviously. So the second boar for MBL brought with a villager without loom, man. Man, oh man. And no drush, man. No drush. Max started a wall now in front of his town center between those 2 forests like that. He will have his main gold safer. The same access safely to that stone on a side, while MBL, not his usual aggressive play, the forward aggressive play. MBL also with the palisade wall to the left hand side of his town center between those 2 forests. 25 population for Villes in feudal age now. And let's see, as Brits, most likely he will go archery ranges, but you can never know. Whoa! On top of that, Villes created 3 militias on the way to feudal age, and he's already heading over to Melkor's base. Melkor with his barrack to finish the barrack, at least for now. He has house and palisade walls, right, but not a full wall. And Melkor now trying to chase away Villes' scout. Men at arms upgrade now for Villes, and scout hitting scout. Where are his future men at arms? Okay, slowly he's getting there. While 2 archery ranges for Melkor as Teutons, and scout fighting scout. Okay, chasing away Villes' scout, and these are men at arms by now. The first would upgrade back home. 2 archery ranges for Villes, while the Max with an archery range, a second archery range, and the house he will continue with walls. And by the looks, he wants to wall probably between this cliff and the forest. I'm curious, you know, if he will do that way. Wheelbarrow now for MBL research, while we see Melkor with a full wall in front of his town center, and he was trying to do the same on the right hand side. Fast palisade walling his gold miners and the lumberjacks, so like this he's going to be safe, and obviously to create archers from those two archery ranges. 30 population, 31 for Viles. Melkor is housed at 30. Now he's building a house. 32 population for the Max, and the Max, is he going here? By the way, with the fog of war, well, he cannot see right if this is only a straggler or if it's a full four. And look at the wall, man, for him. You see, it's important to have a good scouting. He could better build the wall between the cliff and the edge of the map, or even better between the cliff and the forest, because this forest, he could have seen it with the scout on that side, that the forest goes to the edge of the map, while a flare right there, but to point out for what? I don't think that Viles has left with some army on that area. No. Is he going to MBL? No, he's not going. MBL also with a compact base, more palisade walls, but he's mining for now stone with 2 villages, and with 2 will be on gold also. He built 1 defensive tower just in case to that main gold, even though he wasn't under raiding or whatever. But Max is coming forward with a group of archers, and it's a pause in the game. If I go Alt G, Alt G, let's see. Where is Viles's army? Viles's men at arms. Now he lost them. I think he lost them. Viles, no, he didn't lose them. Or Maxi was the one. I think Max was the one. Man, kills and death ratio is 0-0. Who had those militias? I think it was, yeah, Viles it was. Did he came back with those? Again, Alt G. No, okay. The men at arms being chased away by Melkor's archers found them. It's pretty difficult to make a distinction between red and orange in this situation. I mean, if I'm not in this area, right? If I'm pointing out, for example, to the lumber camp, you just can't notice that. You know, these are the men at arms running to the corner. Yeah, they're close together, those colors. Let's see, with the proper micro in here, Melkor can kill all 3 men at arms, but for now Viles doesn't fall into that trap. Anyway, the scout here, Melkor scout able to take down Viles' scout.
Yes.
Melkor's population, though, it's a bit low, but even lower for MBL. 35, 36 now, MBL 38 for Melkor, 45 for both Max and Viles. But now Viles, after losing his men at arms, falling down to 43. Still not a full wall.
Yes.
And a ville left by Melkor there. I think he forgot about that one. And
yes,
probably now they're thinking to build a wall, like a team wall, like that, so they can safely trade to the back of the map. Max with a full wall in the end. To the left hand side, yeah, he will be fully walled. To the right hand side, also able to build that wall completely. So he should be safe. 48, now 50 population for the Max. MBL with 39 population. Resources looking also pretty good. While here, yeah, we see Melkor also fully walling, and yeah, with this villager that is building the palisade walls, he will also be completely walled. Yours doing archers or what? Yeah, doing archers. But here is Max with archers. Just when Melkor, Melkor will be under double. Yeah, he has 2 armies over there, while Viles also pointing out for MBL scouts. And MBL scouts, they are without bloodlines now, man. MBL here is pushing through, but I don't think that this was the best idea. Even so, he's going to the lumberjacks. Will he take one of them, or not. For now, he's still lurking there in Viles's base, somewhere in the back, trying to snipe down some villagers. Viles running back home, back to the town center with his villagers, now using the villas like an army, and Max is in with archers, but being chased by Melkor's skirmishers. And in the end, well, let's see the microing. I mean, it's not over, obviously, but 1 for 1 now, archer for archer. The eagle coming down hill for the Max to help him, especially against the skirmishers. And yeah, good micro here for the Max, with his archers aiming specifically for Melkor's archers, and with his eagle to try and kill the enemy skirmishers. But that eagle in the end going down. On the left hand side, surprising enough, MBL able to escape with all his scouts. I thought that Viles will be able to kill at least 1 or 2 scouts. But we have MBL, guys, the first player to click up Castle Age, and he's already 45% almost, while 53 population for Viles. He still needs a bit more time to click up Castle Age. 44 population for Melkor, and like half the resources to click up. But Max is now on the way to Castle Age with 59 population, the highest population in the game. Difference though between MBL and the Max is over a minute and 19 seconds. Gold mining now for the Max, but the Max is also fully walled, same as MBL. No. But MBL, the only way in is right close to his town, or through his town center. So I don't think that Max will take that route. He has a spear, MBL, with now another defensive tower to protect that lumber camp. 1 defensive tower to the stone and the lumber camp in the back after Max. Now Viles on the way to Castle Age, and the archers here for the Max still trying to kill some villagers, but yeah, these skirmishers in the end able to take down the last archer as well. Yep, there you go. And it's a full wall for Melkor by now. While this is a forward housing coming for the Max. Is he coming out with some villagers? Yeah, he has that spear, able to run away from the tower. Nah, I see him building a house but not sending villas forward. While on the left hand side, Viles and MBL probably will go double on who? No, that's MBL versus Viles's archers. So try to do something until Viles hits Castle Age, and with Brits he will even have increased range for those crossbows. They will be in total with 8 range after Botkin arrow upgrade. The Max though. Now crossbow upgrade Botkin with the second would upgrade the Bosso, and yes, building a second town center and a third one. No, not yet a third one. No, a second and a third one. Yeah, two town centers right away. He's going for economy, and a big group of crossbows heading over to MBL's base. Man, oh man. Okay. So Melkor will hit also Castle Age anytime soon. He won't fall too behind, but the population difference between the two teams is quite big. Both Max and Viles over 70 population, while 50 something, 55, 57 for MBL and Melkor. And the crossbows alone, even with pikes for the Max. Whoa! MBL not fast enough to save his 2 villagers. Hello, and Theohenico. Okay. The second would upgrade Elite Skirmisher for Melkor, while now the crossbows for the Max hitting MBL's gold miners. MBL though, as Franks, has now 3 stables and some knights out. These knights from Franks again plus 20% hit points, so it is like Bloodlines, and he has the plus 2 armor upgrade as well. 85 population, 83 for Viles, while now 60 for both MBL and Melkor. And in the middle, here comes Viles with another big group of crossbows, so MBL will be under double, and also to lose the defensive tower to his main gold. And like that, he doesn't have access to another. No, he does. He was able to build a third town center outside the walls to mine the extra gold. So MBL in the end should be okay, should be fine for a while. 98 population for the max, man. 56 population for MBL with 3 town centers. And villages inside the TC, okay. He's okay. While Villes, come on guys, go together. I mean, if they want to play more aggressive, Max should be the one to bring a ville forward and to build a siege workshop. MBL now with still knights with +2 armor, not yet any attacking upgrade, and both Villas and Max researching the ballistics upgrade, while MBL here to build a town center number 4. He has a siege workshop and with 1 mangonel. Okay, will he be able to finish this town center? Not convinced, but you can never know again. Let's see. But he has the other group of knights trying to take down Villes' crossbows with some help from Melkor with elite skirmishers. It was a hit, but unable to save it in the end. Hill advantage here for Max and Villes, but will that be enough? I mean, the elite skirmishers here for Melkor might do some pretty good work. Check out Villes, guys. He had 80-something population, lost all the forward army, and now he dropped the population to 69 and keep losing 67 after losing those. And we have Max even running back. 97 still Max with the highest population count, 97. Villes, like I said earlier, dropping to 60-something population, while MBL 64, so the difference between them two not that big, and Melkor 84 population also. Melkor with 1, 2 town centers, a third town center, okay, 3 TCs in total, and still coming with more and more elite skirmishers. It's time for them to go forward and put some pressure on Max base. Max using the market though to balance his economy. Let's see for what purpose. 74 population for Villes, 1, 2, 3 town centers. 89 population for Melkor, 3 TCs, I just checked, and we have 104 population for the Max. The Max, that's why he used the market. And now I'm in his point of view, and I see the Imperial Age incoming from him. He will build more barracks probably, and will make the switch. Yeah, exactly. Will make the switch to the Elite Eagle Warriors, building 4-5 barracks with this one, 6 barracks. Now he's under some pressure, but again he's fully walled and already on the way to Imp, like I said, with scale a mail armor upgrade. So Elite Eagles, while the other guys, I mean MBL still not a full wall, but let's see their reaction. If they are going to build a stone wall once they will see Max in Imperial Age, because as Aztec, right, or Mayans, you can expect that that player might go some Elite Eagles, and you don't want that, obviously. Now, building a barrack, or started to build a barrack to deny Melkor's army to break through, to go through, but didn't finish that one completely. Max with another villager coming out just to lose it for this. Don't tell me, come on man, unbelievable. Melkor with his elite skirmishers allowing this villager from the Max just to pass by them. He's constantly hitting that barrack, probably. Yeah, he wants to break through, and Max with that just passing by, man, like I said. Passing by, like a tourist or whatever, a traveler. My God. And yeah, he decided that he was almost going through, but he decided, okay, let me try to go someplace else. 121 population for the Max. Imperial Age, we have MBL after researching gold shaft mining, so the second gold the third gold upgrade, no, the second, excuse me, on the way to Imp as well. But the difference in the population between them, yeah, it's 28 more for the Max, and the Max already with some eagles out. Let's see. How many? 2, 4, 6, 7 with this one, 8 barracks. No, 8 barracks with that one. Let's see if you will finish that one for a 10th, and that's it, man. 1 archer and 1 skirmisher bugged through the palisade. Didn't see it, did they? No, this is a hole, man. I mean, between the monastery and this palisade, he was hitting the palisade and break it through, man. Yeah, wall broken. Yeah, wall broken. Anyway, these are elite eagles now, along with crossbows. They are going. He's sending his army over to MBL's base. Raiding party. And villagers forward to build a siege workshop, aggressive siege workshop. He will keep here MBL busy with these eagles raidings, obviously. But MBL is on the way to him, man. And let's not rule out, once these will be cavaliers, they are going to be badass, that's for sure. We have though Melkor, the third player, on the way to Imperial Age, faster than Viles with over 1 minute and 36 seconds, which is quite significant. But the palisade in NBL's base is down and some eagles going through. So NBL here, 117 population and problems. Building some houses, more houses like a wall. Basically he's buying time for the Imperial Age time. Is he researching the cavalry upgrade? He needs to, because otherwise those elite eagles will be damn strong. And yes, he is researching the cavalier upgrade right now. 148 population for the max, 113 population for MBL. Well, let's see. I don't see here, Viles coming to this side. Melkor is bringing also some knights along with some elite skirmishers to try and help MBL stay in the game. But like I said, future +4 armor cavaliers from MBL, 2 forward siege workshops for the max, along with more barracks closer to MBL's base. MBL building a castle in front of his town center, outside of the walls, with the extra stone. Now if that castle is getting built with some throwing axes combined with his cavaliers, I'm thinking that MBL will be able to hold. But let's see now Viles's push on Melkor. He will hit Imperial Age in a couple of seconds. Researching now scale mail armor, and the cavaliers now able to push back Max's elite eagles. Max 152 population, 123 for MBL, 134 for Melkor, and 137 for Viles. And Viles with 1 castle to protect the stone miners forward. Crossbows, he has arbalest upgrade with brothers, chemistry, cartography, ballistics for Melkor, like I said, and blast furnace for the max. Markets now for the max in one side of the map, and markets for Viles on the other side of the map. So they are planning to start the trading anytime soon. In the other team I see MBL with markets on one side of the map, but not yet Melkor. Melkor has a market or not? I have to go to his point of view to check it. Melkor, no, he doesn't have it. Just check it and he doesn't have it. Melkor though, forging upgrade. He also has now cavaliers right upgrade. While check it out, Max in the middle of the map. In the middle of the map, Max is just laming the gold in the middle of the map, where he also has to barracks. Come on, man. Laming the gold like that. He lost the villagers, but he wants to delay some extra gold for either player from the other team. Now Melkor though is going back to his base, because Viles is coming forward with the arbalest, with helms, building another castle, this time a forward castle, closer to Melkor's walls. Paladin upgrade for Melkor though, and ring archer armor. While the elite eagles for the maxi one more time coming to MBL's base for the raiding. 152 population for Melkor. Melkor using his market to balance his economy, while the max 147 population running now a bit lower with the gold, and still unable to do like a big damage in MBL's base. Okay, will Melkor come back completely with, yeah, he's back completely with his future paladins, and the +2 attacking upgrade on the way. He might lose 1 town center population though, it's okay. It's 159 for Melkor, 161, 162, 64 now for Viles, so not the huge difference, but still more. Anyway, here comes Melkor out with the cavaliers. Will those be enough though? Yeah, he's also coming forward with some elite skirmishers. He's waiting for the paladin upgrade with +2 attacking, and now he has it. So he's taking down the treb, while the elite skirmishers trying to aim specifically for the helms on the other side. Still not paladin upgrading coming from MBL, while now we see Max sending his eagles to the left hand side, probably to help here Viles with the push. But Viles already lost all his helms, or most of his helms. Hello Banana Straw, most of his helms. We have the Max researching now Garland Wars, while MBL with the +3 attacking upgrade on the way. But Melkor also lost a lot of paladins. He's building a defensive castle. If we check the kills and death ratio, we see Melkor, though, even though he lost, like I said, that big army of paladins, he's still on plus for MBL, while big time minus, I can say, for the Max, and slightly minus for Viles. Right in the middle, another castle for MBL to protect the town center, mining the extra gold, while another raiding here with elite eagles from the Max. But still not yet paladin upgrade, like I said, from MBL, and MBL has to run back with the cavaliers to defend against Max's raiding. So like this for now is leaving Melkor alone, but this is like 2 1v1s, right? The Teuton's castle though is 10 range, while 11 range for Viles sniping down Melkor's gold miners one by one. While what is he doing, man? Max 147 population, 146 population for MBL. MBL still not the paladin upgrade on the way, and the elite eagle still raiding his base. That's it, man. If you are not fully stonewalled, you know, and facing a Mayan or an Aztec, yeah, man, you can expect these elite eagles in your base. But for now, Max, one more time. Hit and run. After that raiding, he's going back to his base, but yeah, we might see here like a stronger push anytime soon from Melkor. Did they set the trade? Yeah, they did. Melkor with 4 trade cards, MBL with 8, while India the team 5-7. So again, not a big difference, man. Aztecs are strong. Yeah, well, this title was also yesterday, man. Today, I didn't change it, right? It's the same as the yesterday one. I was busy, pretty busy, until I started the stream, so no time to do, you know, to read and find another good one, another good title. Nevertheless, I will change it tomorrow, after tomorrow, next time, hopefully. Right, so Melkor saving his castle, but still 1 treb left there for Melkor, but a few more paladins going now for Melkor to destroy the other treb, and he did destroy the other treb. Now, man, in the end, I think the paladins army will be stronger than whatever, you know, Brits or Aztec can bring to the table. But let's see, they also need in return like a much better trade, man. I mean, not only 1 for Melkor and 2 for MBL. When the gold will be gone, obviously if they don't have trade, then bye-bye very strong army. So obviously they have to go for trade. Finally, now MBL is researching the paladin upgrade, while the Max is researching the elite jaguar upgrade. Interesting. And close to the middle here we have Max taking down that defensive castle of MBL. MBL though almost taking all that gold. Well, not still over 700 left for him. And a flare to the corner of the map to point out for the markets probably. So the trade is working. MBL is at the pop limit. He's still pretty low with the gold, but gold incoming from the trade. But again, he will need more than 2 trade cards. 159 population for Viles, and Viles able to hold. For now he was able to hold, but now the 2 trebs hitting on his other castle. behind the one that he just lost a few minutes ago. The arbalest, though, for him, they are with 10 range. He doesn't have Yeoman upgrade yet. With Yeoman, the arbalest will be 11 range, and if Viles will go the sniper's way, right, those long bows, then those will have even 12 range. Well, that's sick, that's crazy. We have MBL now throwing axes and waiting for Paladin upgrade, while Max to build a forward castle to increase the pressure in MBL. MBL now also losing his monastery with 2 relics, and MBL researching even the elite throwing axes. Whoa. To the left hand side, it's only, there are some gold miners there for Melkor. Melkor 185, population 193 for MBL, 191 for the Max, and Viles with 183. The 2-man saw for Melkor, so the third would upgrade. Viles housed now, but quite low with his resources. Wood, it's good. I mean, those arborists are not super expensive, but he will need more gold. While Melkor 183 population, the same situation with the gold. He really needs way more gold. But I see now a few more trade cards. Melkor 25, those were the castles, man. 25 trade cards for Melkor, MBL with 18, while 22 for the Max and 21 for Viles. So yeah, 26 for Melkor. Okay, let's see. Let's see, he's also mining some extra gold, some light caps here from Viles, an attempt to hit his gold miners. But here comes the Paladins again to take down one treb, or at least one treb. Yeah, and one treb is down. Melkor to research now the blast furnace, and the Yeoman for Viles. These crossbows, like I said, they're going to be, they are now, because he's finished, they are now with 5+6, so 11 range. While in the middle, Max still with a full push. Man, no, man. I mean, here he's still with a full push, but MBL now with Paladins able to counter. But will he be able to counter? That's the question. Those are super expensive, obviously, and you don't want to lose gold army to trash army that cost only food and wood. But important is that for now, he stopped here Max's push, but still continues, man. Max is one player that just doesn't give up on that one. And yeah, he's still left with some pikes there, and coming with some more rams forward. 175 population for Melkor, 183 population for the Max, and these are Brits. Yeah, these are Viles's siege workshops. He will build a few more also closer to Melkor's base, and man, those light calves from Viles, yeah, after taking down that defensive castle from Melkor, it's like a freeway in Melkor's base, and Melkor has the pikeman upgrade, but it seems that he just can't, create like a minimum, number of army to deal for now with Viles's army. Army-wise, we see Viles 62, 69 for the Max, 32, 31 for Melkor, and 39 for MBL. So I said that probably the Paladins will prove to be stronger in the end, and probably they are stronger. But again, if you don't have a proper economy, and especially when you run out of gold to mine with the villages, if you don't have enough trade, then you are unable to basically create these very strong units, and you simply fall behind. Cost wise, the Arbalest, obviously they are cheaper than Paladins. Even now MBL is coming over with some Paladins to help Melkor stay in the game. 2 trebs are down, a third one to go down, but like this, MBL is allowing here Max to increase the pressure even more, and Max has onagers by now, elite longbows, so elite snipers incoming from Viles. Good hits with those onagers, taking down both trebs. And yeah, the push still continues. The elite throwing axis for MBL buy them some time. Melkor still good population, 174, even though he lost yeah, a lot of army, man, a lot of army. But they still have paladins. So, not yet out of the game. In the end, the paladins might prove to be stronger. For now, though, we see the Winland team still in the lead, in the score lead. And situation with the trade, now Melkor 48-27 MBL, trades, where the trade? 37 for the max and 25 for Viles, okay. And this is another castle. Yeah, this is another no, it's another town center here for Melkor. To the extra stone. On the right hand side, a few more military buildings for the max, while another defensive castle for MBL with Botkin arrow finally upgrade on the way, and another onager hit, killing 1, 2, throwing axes. Like I said, man, these throwing axes, they are pretty good against enemy infantry. MBL using the market to balance his economy. Max is now at the pop limit, and the push still continues. On the left hand side though, they are fighting pretty much in the same area for the past 10-15 minutes or so. So now 192 progression for the max and pop limit for MBL. But look at MBL's resources. MBL living on the edge, man oh man. Yeah, 195 pop limit basically, but out of gold. Stone is also very low, 82, not even enough to build a tower or a town center. And but he's at the pop limit, right? Food and wood still plenty. Food and wood still plenty. Well, let's see the situation on the left hand side. Yeah, Villa still holding. These now 11 range arbalest and the 12th range 6+6, the 12th range elite snipers might come into play. But again, are they strong enough to fight against the paladins, the mighty paladins? While in the middle here, Max step by step destroying more buildings of MBL and yeah, getting more and more map control. Another group of paladins for MBL to destroy 2 more trebs. He wanted to save his castle, yeah. He's keeping his castle repaired. Hoardings upgrade now for MBL, while Max was chasing those paladins, he realized, and he's going back right now. MBL is asking for some stone. Man, and check out Melkor. Melkor actually bought the stone to send MBL some stone. Wow. MBL needed a stone to keep that castle repaired probably. While on the left hand side, still the same situation. But with enough trades. I see now for Melkor with 62 trade cards, 38 for MBL, while 42 for the max and 35 for Viles. Yeah, well, if you will have enough gold to stabilize, right, Viles has also enough resources to keep continuing in this game, creating more and more army. While Melkor, as you can see, man, even with this number of trade cards, he's using that gold. That's what's happening. That's why he's still low, or it's looking low. Yeah, he's keep creating paladins, and more paladins. A few siege workshops though. These annoying capped rams from Bridge, while in the middle, it seems like a pushback from MBL. So MBL able to keep that castle on top repaired, which is very important, obviously. It is very important, but they're still fighting in the same area. Like I said, man, for the past 15 minutes, maybe even more. And I still think that the paladins, Franks, and Teutons are stronger than Brits and the Aztecs. For now, though, I mean until now, though Viles and Max constantly in the score lead. Another push from Viles on the left-hand side, while Melkor also coming out with some capped rams and another group of paladins along with elite skirmishers. Micro is very important, obviously. With the paladins, Melkor wants to hit the enemy arbalest or the snipers, and with his skirmishers, obviously, he's taking down Viles's halbs. Siege Onager though from Melkor with Siege Engineer, while Birded Axe for MBL. Okay, ooh, oh. Now it's a double. Now it's a double. I see Max going in Melkor's economy with some elite eagles. Ay, watch out, guys, watch out. MBL is there with a group of axes trying to chase those, but these are much faster. And MBL, yeah, he's coming with elite axes to hold against Viles's push. But Max is in, like I said, with the elite eagles. Man, oh man. This might be game. Let's see if Max will continue with elite eagles.
Yes.
Okay. And MBL telling that he's going to sling Melkor. What the hell? Yeah, he's researching coinage upgrade, but Melkor's population dropping to 130 something. I mean, why not the other way around? Because anyway, Frank's paladins are stronger than Teutons. Why? As you can see, Frank's paladins won 92 hit points and Teutons won 180. So the 20%, man, they are stronger. I'm surprised, seriously. Viles now with another forward castle. Will the sling work? Will the sling work? Imagine if a group of snipers will go to this area to take down MBL and Melkor's trade route. Man. This is what okay, another town center. The elite eagles not going completely for the economy. He was just sending them to the back there, and they're killing whatever are in their sight. Third military now for the Max, while more stables now for Melkor and the siege onagers. No, not yet siege onagers. Melkor had the siege onagers upgrade, but I think he cancelled it. I don't know why. Sling, not in the sense of full sling, just extra resources. Will it be Potato Man? Only the extra resources. Max is 185 population, while 138 still quite low for Melkor, and yeah, the pikesman, the pike roaming there in the enemy base along with the elite eagles. Yeah, more elite eagles. Now, for now, it seems that MBL is still able to hold and pop limit for the Max with over 1000 food and gold and wood. It's also pretty good, while MBL has 186 population and gold is super low with another forward castle incoming there from Viles, and the push still continues. Brothers now upgrade for the Max. What's the plan here? Will he come also with some arbalests? For now, no. Still not any ranged units in the enemy trade, and man, he could flare for Viles to send some army over there. Anyway, to the left hand side, both MBL and Melkor with paladins to try and stop here Viles's push. Over in a 3 and a 2 and a 1, and still going. The show must go on. This game must go on. No, man, they're hoping. They hope that with the he's asking for food, but MBL is very low with the food, man. He's sending 200 food. That's not enough, man. And Melkor even buying food. He needs desperately more food. That's for sure, man. That's for sure. And some more units from the Max in the enemy trade. Are they able to hold? Man. And I said in the start of the game that probably here MBL and Melkor will win. They have the stronger civilizations, but it depends, right, how you play it. It depends how you play it. And yeah, it seems that Villas's and Max's more aggressive play paid off, holding on like the rodeo cowboys. I know. 191 pop limit for Villas, while Melkor housed at 120 something. Nah, man, look at his economy. This is GG. And again, I don't understand why Melkor actually didn't sling here MBL, because MBL, his paladins are stronger than Teutons, and also for MBL as Franks, right? The farms bonus, right, was free, but yeah, for Teutons to build a farm you need only 40 wood. Probably they thought that they considered, right, that over time it's more efficiently for MBL to sling Melkor some resources, but nah, man, they're going to the trade. This game it's getting closer and closer to be finished. They're so close to the trade, and MBL is okay coming along with another group of paladins. One more time, can they save the trade or not? This is another forward castle though incoming from Villes. Melkor 1 to 23 population, and now gates to help his villagers to finish that castle. Max is at the pop limit, and let's see the paladins, will they be able to stop this push once and for all from the other team? I think, yeah, good chances for them to stop this push, but with heavy casualties, Melkor's population dropping to 118, 17, 16 and still counting down, while the Max still at the pop limit with enough resources to keep going with army and more army. While let's see, for MBL, he's also pretty low with the resources, and they were able to stop, man. They were able to buy some time for that castle, but more villagers probably will come forward for Villas to finish that. No, he's still left with one villager with only 6 hit points to finish the castle. Nah, man, this is it. And GG, I need food always if you have, yeah. And he's trying to send whatever he can. A pop limit for Villas, and the push still continues, but I'm surprised that he didn't try to send some ranged units close to the markets to take down the enemy trade. He has some snipers there, and coming along with cap rams, able to finish the other forward castle to the right hand side. Nothing else, or in the middle, nothing else. So they're focusing to try and deny the other team to go to the trade line, but they're already there, man. They are already there. And the Halbs taking down, yeah, the Halbs taking down the Paladins. This is GG, man. Like I said, Melkor's population was dropping down to 94, below 100. So 1-0, guys, for Max and Villes for Winland. Playing damn super strong. Achievements fast. Let's see if they'll play another game. MBL with the most kills though, while the Max lost the most, 875. Villes with largest army, 96. Economy wise, Melkor with the best trade, but overall gold was for the Max. So even though it was like over 7,000-8,000 gold, yeah, overall gold was more for the Max. Stone and wood best for Villes, and food for MBL. And yeah, over 8,000 resources from MBL, while Melkor also sending 1.5 almost. And we have tech-wise, fastest Imperial Age, the Max 3329. It wasn't a big difference. A bit late for Villes though, and the same for Melkor, but it didn't matter too much. Nevertheless, relic gold from 5 relics Max, he got 7,000 gold. 7,000 gold. And the total difference was like 4,000. So Max actually helped to have the most gold thanks to the 5 relics giving him 7,000 gold. And we're just highest MBL 154 Vils. 1-0, guys, Max and Villes. What's happening here, Simeon? Nothing too much, man. Just streaming a game, that's all. AoC. AoC, some fun, some entertainment, and that's it. Why, do you mind? So we have the 1-0. 1-0. And now we have a 3v3, so I will remove, well, we'll reset the score because now we have another player from each team. Pike joining the Max and Viles, and we have Leary joining MBL and Melkor. Woohoo! All right. Plus Pike. And for player 2, we have now Leary. Okie dokie. Leary. So we have Winland versus an all-star team. But it's better to have the names displayed, right? Winland versus the world. True that, Potato Man. True that. Should be close teams. I agree. Anyway, until they start, let me go for a glass of cold water. Be right back, guys. So if the Max Viles join forces, they become Pike. Oh my God, you're right. Instead of plus, I put equal. Yeah, man, you got a point. You see, I didn't hold the shift button. You're right, man. You're right, Mr. Needog. You're right. But be right back. Fast. Bringing some cold water. And just in time. Back just in time. Thank you for pointing out, man. But you're right. The Max plus Viles equal Pike. Woo! It was like that. A difficult mathematical... whatever it's called. I don't know. These technical terms just beats me. They're just too much. All right. Let's now display the civilization in the standard way. So we have Vikings, Spanish, and Saracens for Winland, while Huns, Turks, and Aztecs for the all-star team. And let's go with Alt-G, and now we can see that on the right-hand side of the map, we have Leary as Huns versus the Max as Vikings, while on the left-hand side of the map, we have Viles as Saracens versus Melkor as Aztecs. So the pockets, MBL for the all-star team with Turks, and Pike for Winland team with Spanish. Well, for sure that the all-star guys, they wanted to have Hans Leary as a pocket rather than a flank, but let's see how they are going to do with... No, unfortunately, they're playing with just SY Nations Cup mode. Probably because Winland guys, the Finnish guys, they want to practice for the upcoming grand finals versus Brazil B. So they're playing with, let's say, standard civilizations and standard settings with the SY Nations Cup mod. If I go like this, you will see it again, right? It's here. So mod, it's SY Nations Cup mod, and that's it. Yeah, Huns plus Aztecs equal plus Turks. Okay. We have Leary luring his first Bambi to the town center. While, where are you, MBL? MBL usually likes to go for the laming, but this time he is pocket. Will he go as Turk's pocket with his scout to lame one of the enemy boars? By the way, where is his scout? Let me go to his point of view and put the fog of war. Okay, he's still trying to find some extra resources. Yeah, there is his scout. I just wanted to take a look because, like I said, MBL can be fast and unpredictable, man. While on the other side, ooh, I have now Melkor. We see Melkor going with his eagle to find whoever is his flank. This is the first boar for Villes, and the second boar is that the second boar? I think it's the second, right? Yeah, it's the second, excuse me. This is the first one and the second one. So even though he will find his base, no laming. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. While we see here, what we see here, another boar. Yeah, that's the second boar for Leary. So yeah, I don't think that Max will go for laming. Don't think so. Wow, check out this only house for the Max, and like this is like a wall between these two forests. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. And with some buildings, I imagine, or I'm thinking that Max, after taking this boar, will build his barrack and a few more houses, palisade walls, right? For now, a house, and then he will go for that boar. So yeah, Max has a sweet base there. A sweet map, man. Nice map, very nice map. So yeah, some houses to also take away the hill advantage or the full hill advantage for Leary, his flank, luring a Bambi to his mill or to the town center, to the TC or to the mill. Now he's going to the town center. I thought he will use the villagers at the mill. Anyway, the second boar incoming now for him, and the Max building the barrack, yeah, on top of that hill. And yeah, the second boar is in the town center. Good job, touchdown. Only left with, oh, he still has some extra food on that one. Nevertheless, MBL also luring the Bambis to his town center. He has 1, 2, now a third one from here. Yeah, and another group of 3 Bambis. Man, MBL might not even build a farm up until Castle Age. It's looking pretty damn good. Yes, it does. So loom upgrade for Leary, 2 seconds followed by Villes, and it's 3 seconds with the upping time. First Leary and then Villes, like I said, after 3 seconds, and that yeah, Bambi in the TC, but still 30 something food left, and MBL will go for the other ones. We'll have to wait and see, obviously. No Bambi, you know, took to his town center by Leary. On the left hand side we have Drush. Ooh, Melkor coming here, drushing, and the same for Villes. No, Villes creating militias on the way to Village. This is the difference, and he has his militias on top of that hill. But 2 militias and the third one now incoming for Melkor. It will be a third one for Villes, I think. 26 population MBL, 25 population for Pike, 30 population for Melkor and Villes. Max is 30 and 25 for Villes. And from the barrack, yes, another militia. So 3-2, yeah, 3-2-2 or 2-2-1 or 2-2-2 or 2-2-3. I don't know. No, I think he used the villager there. He used the villager and he created only these 2 militias, while Melkor coming forward with the Vil, but bloody 2 wolves. Oh my god. Bye-bye forward Vil. Bye-bye forward Vil. 2 wolves hitting on that villager. Man! Bye-bye Vil. Bye-bye Vil. Unbelievable. Oh my god. He just couldn't afford to use, you know, his militias to hit on that wolf, because he had Villes with the militias hitting on his militias, if that makes sense. Man, oh man, unlucky here for Melkor. But now Villes is going to lose that militia because of the same 2 wolves. Nothing too important, but still, it is something. And check out Pike's walling skills, man. That's big. Okay. We have MBL on the way to Village, followed by the Max, Pike, and Melkor. Whoa, it is a full wall, yeah. Like he did the wall now, the Max, so I was sure that he's going to build here more houses, palisade walls to have his map safer. between him and Pike is not yet a full wall, but is going to be a full wall, because now Pike is walling the remaining of his map. So yeah, between Max and Pike we will have a wall, while Viles, yeah, he's building a second archery range. He is with Saracens. MBL researching Loom only now after feudal age. Okay, Village 28 population, 32 population for Leary. Let's see. Oh, MBL, look at his resources. Whoa. MBL will be on the way. He is on the way to Castle Age, the first player to click up Castle Age. He has a stable coming out now with some light calves, 29 pop, like I said, 29 pop also for Pike. And Pike will also probably be on the way to Castle Age, but maybe he will have to wait a little bit for his food, right, to pile up. And the same with the gold, only 3 vills and now a 4th one. So MBL is still the first player on the way to Castle Age, and not a full wall from any other players. 2 archery ranges from Leary with some palisade walls. And on the other side of the forest with a blacksmith. Is he actually considered to wall using this forest? While coming forward with some archers and whoa, Pike even now some stone walls behind the palisade walls. After MBL we have the Max on the way to Castle Age. Difference between them, it's 56 seconds, right? It's 1 minute without 4 seconds. So 56 seconds, and now Melkor on the way to Castle Age, and 10 seconds later Pike on the way to Castle Age. But MBL and Pike, it's a quite big difference. Almost 2 minutes, 2 minutes without 3 seconds. So 1 minute and 57 seconds between between the pockets, MBL and Pike. But again, Pike is fully walled, even wall between him and the Max, while MBL, some houses, like a wall, 3 houses, but not a full wall. Fletching for Melkor, fletching for Max, double bit axe. The second would upgrade now for MBL. Pike 32 population. We have 34 population for Melkor, and Melkor with a wall as well, right? And finish the palisade wall to be completed. X yours, okay. Yeah, there he is, but it's a full wall. Yeah, it is a full wall. Also for Viles, man, oh man. I mean, not yet a full one. Oh, it's not a full wall. And here comes MBL with light calves. Bloody hell. And we have Viles running back with his villagers, back to the town center with his villagers. Some archers waiting on top of that hill, but he doesn't have fletching now on the way for Viles, while the light calves going to the wood line. Fast houses though, palisades, and he should be fine. Going with another villager, another palisade wall. Oh, but the other 2 villagers, one of them might go down. The light calves are pretty strong, that's for sure. Wheelbarrow now for Leary, wheelbarrow also for MBL, while the second would upgrade for Pike. So in the end, Viles lost only 1 villager. Highest population count though is really 54 in the all-star team game. Okay. While the light calves taking down another villager, but with the cost of 1 light calf, MBL left with only 2. 35 population for Melkor. He's in Castle Age, and let's see, building some economy first at the second town center. No, not yet. I see Leary coming with some archers to the same flank where MBL had his light calves, and breaking through the palisade. Another light calf going down for MBL. He's still left with 1, but only 4 hit points. So even a fart can take down that scout, and it's down. You got the point. Army-wise, Leary has 19 army, Viles has 12 army, but I don't think that Viles's army is all there. Yeah, some of his archers are inside his archery ranges, but this is a hill advantage, and we have now Melkor in Castle Age coming over with crossbows. Viles will need help anytime soon. He is under double, and at one point even MBL had some light calves in his base, completely pushed away from his main gold, and he doesn't have access to another gold. He's on the way to Castle Age, though same as Leary. And poor Villes, he has 15 idle villagers out of 33. And his archers trying to deny now Leary's archers to go to his wood line until he's building there a defensive tower to protect that wood line. And pretty good micro here for Villes, able to snipe down more archers from Villes than Villes actually able to did it. 54 population, right, for Melkor. 64 population for the max with 2 town centers and some crossbows going over to MBL's base. MBL with 3 town centers by now. Let's see how fast MBL will react to that one. Oh, but we have now pike guys coming along with conquistadors. Even so, Villes population dropping to 38. Pike is also 43, quite low, I might say. So not the best one, but soon those conquistadors, man, will prove how strong they are. Villes just hit Castle Age right now, while a few more crossbows from Melkor waiting outside Villes' walls. MBL is now coming over with a few knights, while a few more conquistadors for Pike, and he's joining his armies. Now he has 4 conquistadors and taking down the enemy crossbows. Only 2 left there for Melkor. While the knights, oh, I thought this will be a wall from Villes. Villes, do the wall, man, what are you doing? But the knights, they have to go back. No bloodlines for MBL, no armor upgrades, so yeah, he is running back. 80 population for the max, 1, 2, still 2 villagers. And the university, man, usually Max is the one to go for a super strong boom, but in this game, like I said, only 2 town centers, only 2 TCs, kills and death ratio of 4-4 is 4-1, 4 Pike, 27-24 Villes, while we have -4 Melkor in the Ostard boys, 11-7, 10-5 the double 4 MBL, while Lily also -9 kill and 16 losses. Ballistic now for Melkor, 84 population for the max, 46 population for Villes. Villes still only 1 town center. Well, he will need a little bit more time to recover after those raidings, obviously. And researching crossbow now, ballistics for the max as well, 49 pop, well, the lowest in the game basically. While Lily is also a bit low with 65 compared to 72 and 84 for MBL, while 89 for the max, the most in the game. Lily 2 town centers with the university, and now 4 archery ranges. Whoa! And stone walls, man oh man, what the hell is going on with players with these walling and more walling. Alright, we have 67 population Leary and 66 now and 88 for MBL. MBL coming back with some knights to deal with the Max's crossbows. Villes Botkin arrow researching, Pike with bloodlines, ballistics for Leary as well, bloodlines also for MBL with the +1 attack upgrade, and Max with a free boom, baby. He's on the way to Imperial Age. Age of Walling, I think it is. Age of Walling indeed. A Mangonel though for MBL coming out, but he didn't completely take care of that one. He was just coming out with that Mangonel, and that's it. And another knight going down for MBL. Still no upgrades for him except the +2 attacking upgrade. But the Mangonel closing the distance and able to take down like 1-2 crossbows. Nevertheless, man, he still has to deal with these annoying crossbows of Max. Another Mangonel incoming from MBL. Right, let's see if with the second one he will be finally able to deal with these annoying crossbows. His Mangonel going to one of his town center. Oh! And another hit with another crossbow going down, and another hit with 2 crossbows going down. On the left hand side, it's by now a full wall again. From Villes building university, while Melkor trying to go in with the crossbows, and if he's not rebuilding the palisade wall, these crossbows will go through and will go through. Villes, wake up, Villes, and he's coming forward with villagers, and Melkor is there. What are you doing, mate? 2 vills going down, and probably a third one. But the Max, guys, like I said, on the way to Imperial Age, the only player still on the way to Imperial Age. Pike, 81 population, pretty low. The resources, okay, and we have here a forward siege workshop by Leary, and he's taking the fight against Max's crossbows. He has the bloodlines upgrade, so they are pretty damn strong, obviously. While Max also with 2 villages forward, building a siege workshop. 2 villas to build a siege workshop, and the same for, another villager coming now for Lily to finish that forward siege workshop. And the flare here for MBL. Dude, send your mangonels to the other side of your map. Yeah, he forgot about those probably. Anyway, we have now MBL on the way to Imperial Age, while the Max is already researching the Arbalest upgrade. 94 population for Melkor. The resources are looking okay. While Max is 96 population, now 98, and the Arbalest upgrade already on the way, with 1 ram to come out, while this is another town center for Leary. He has 1, 2 town center. Yeah, this is only town center number 3 for him, and what he has inside we'll have to wait and see. To this side, some cavalry trying to break through. Pike just clicked up Imperial Age right now. Okay, he will probably see this castle, the defensive castle for Pike on top of that hill. While a few Arbalest gathered there by the Max, and yeah, he's in. He is in with a ram to destroy the defensive tower to the stone from Leary, and Leary fast 2 siege workshops, but will he be in time? 88 population for Leary, 113 for the Max. The Max chemistry upgrade on the way, and the Huns will suffer, man. The Max as Viking chemistry, this is a market now for Leary. Yeah, he will need also help. So Viles able to hold with his teammates' help, obviously. Now building a castle on top of that here in front of the town center, outside the walls, with the extra gold. But here Leary dropping the population to 80. Now he has though a mangonel and able to take down some Arbalest, but still killing 2-3 Arbalest and losing a mangonel in this stage of the game. Not the best outcome, but nevertheless he bought some time. Anyway, he might lose all his archery ranges. More rams coming out from Max's siege workshop, and yes, indeed, like I said, he is now sending the rams to destroy Leary's archery ranges. Hello, Mr. Dude. Hello. Just in time, man. Just in time to see the last game streamed by me for the night, for tonight. So it's Imperial Age for Melkor, while Pike here with some conquistadors, and to hit Imperial Age as well pretty soon. How many castles does Pike have? Only 1. So it's the only one that he built once he hit Castle Age. That's it. And Pike slowly with even more stone walls. So yeah, Pike is well, did he apply for Chinese citizenship, guys? Any of you know? Because his walling skills are just super high, man. Super strong. Pike, though, no more conquistadors. He will switch to paladins. For now, he's researching the cavalier upgrade. While here, like I said, man, Leary needed help. MBL, iron casting, he has cavaliers for now. Well, probably he will research heavy camel once he will see Pike going paladin's way. But cavaliers, and finally with MBL help, Leary able to deal with Max's forward push. MBL 175 population, the highest in the game, while the Max, which was the highest after losing this army, yeah, he's dropping to 127. But here comes Spike with his cavaliers in return, and heavy camel for MBL. Yeah, well, he will go to China soon. I know, man. He will have no adaptation problem. Yeah, I know. He will be, you know, 100% ready to play in China with walls and so on. I mean, the Chinese players and viewers, spectators will love him. Okay, but with the help from Pike now, MBL losing his army and also dropping a little bit the population. Heavy camel though incoming from MBL anytime soon, while Leary building more stables, but Leary population 73 drop, while now Villes is 105. And soon here, wait, Melkor is the one to still try and maintain the pressure in Villes' base. And since Villes is still in Castle Age, I don't understand why he's sending the crossbows to take the fight against Melkor's arbalests. And Melkor even able to snipe down a mangonel, yep, and coming now with capped rams. So Pike will have to split his cavaliers to help both flanks. To the right hand side and to the left hand side, not that much to the right hand side with a max fully boomed and a lot of arbalest, but even so MBL coming there with another group of cavaliers and a group now of heavy camels. So Pike here to save his team's ass, his cavaliers, future paladins taking the fight, but they are +4 man, super strong. But we have Melkor also coming with more arbalest there forward, while he will take down another mangonel. Yeah, they have the range, and no, for now he's saving the arbalest, which is a bit surprising. This is another castle, or is the first castle for Villes? Yeah, it's the first. No, it's another castle. One is there, like I said earlier, on top of that hill, and another castle on the right hand side to build. But will he be able to finish that castle? Yes, because he's building with a lot of villagers, a lot of villagers. Okay. And yeah, he was able to finish that one, but the push from Melkor still continues, while on the right hand side of the map, well, Max with his arbalest, how he can increase the pressure, obviously, to do some significant damage, because with only arbalest they are good, obviously they are good, but he will need another type of army, that's for sure, man. Anyway, for now, able to take down both mangonels without losing a single arbalest. Caravan now for the Max, so they will also start the trade, while in the other team not planning for the trade. Well, actually Melkor has the markets built on that side of the map, but not yet Leary built on the other side of the map. Paladins incoming for Leary anytime soon, but Pike already has the Paladin. Nevertheless though, MBL with his heavy camels, they are very good counters for the Paladins, obviously. So the push from Melkor into Villes base might continue. Villes though is on the way to Imperial Age, researching ballistics upgrade, but 119 population. Now Leary is the one able to recover a little bit, and the heavy camels again doing very well, very good against Pike's paladins. On the right hand side of the map though, now Pike with another group of paladins, and finally Max with siege rams to increase the pressure in Leary's base. Leary, guys, with problems, he will be on the run, man. He will be on the run. He's asking for wood, probably to build more town centers and rebuild the economy far away from the danger zone. And we see now the Winland taking the score lead after a pretty long time for All-Star team in the score lead. Now we have Winland with the score lead, and here Leary, yeah, suffering big time. Population dropping below 180 something, and he might lose even more if he's not running away with all the villagers. In the meantime, more units incoming though from both Leary and MBL, but will those be enough? I think will be enough. Pike doesn't have too much paladins left there, and like I said, the arbalest, even though they are very good units, they just cannot match the paladins, man. That's a fact. While Melkor still in the same area and trying to do the push or increase the pressure, and Pike with a small group of paladins on the left hand side, and on the other one not sending others. Okay, for now Lily seems to be okay, yes. But we might see another pushing coming anytime soon. Nevertheless, we have 187 population for MBL, 188 for Melkor, 73 for Lily. So let's see how fast Lily can come back in the game. MBL building some bomber towers as Turks. right, and able to snipe down pretty much all Max's army. Check out Max population also dropping to 129, while to the left hand side MBL coming along with a few more camels, so they will resume. I mean, Melkor here will resume his push into Viles base. Viles also 146 population, not like super strong, while both MBL and Melkor at the pop limit. Blast Furnace for Melkor, Conscription for the Max with Plate Mail Armor, and we have now Melkor as well with Siege Rams able to take down one of Viles's town centers. Pike is there though with his Paladins, and with some support from Viles's ranged units. Here comes though MBL with Paladins counter, the heavy camels, but play together, man. Play as a team. Okay, soon we will see Max massing again some army, gathering some army to resume the push into Lyri's base. But let's see, to push him back even more. Barracks from Melkor with some more towers there from MBL, and more villagers coming forward for Melkor. The Max 170 something population. Siege Ram for Pike 146 population for Viles. Oh, okay. This castle is okay-ish, and I don't understand why Melkor is sending the villagers straight to the enemy castle. Makes no sense, man. What the hell is he thinking about? Anyway, here now the siege rams incoming from Melkor, and Viles coming with all the villagers to try, well, all the villagers close to the castle to keep it repaired. And the paladins for the Pike, man, no, he doesn't have enough paladins. Maybe he will take down like two rams, siege rams, but one or two I think will survive to still hit that. No, actually 3 rams are down. No, two, but the other 2 also with lower hit points. Elite Eagle Warrior though incoming for Melkor. With Aztecs he will switch to Elite Eagle Warriors, and the last ram going down. While close to the middle of the map we have the Max now trying to build some stone walls, while MBL with more and more bomber towers all over the map, man, all over the map. Yes. And raid here, raid where? I didn't see the flare though. Never seen Vikings carrying so hard. Yeah. When Finland trade kicks in, they will push hard. Will they? Will they? That's my question. 133 population for Viles. Let's see the others. 104 population for Lyri. Lyri still not fully recovered. How many TCs he has? 1, 2 town centers only. Man, that's not enough. He will need obviously more. And another push, man, from the Max. I just said that he will gather more army. Pike is also there with a few paladins, and those bomber towers might go down pretty fast, but let's wait and see if Melkor with now Elite Eagles can help his team. And these Elite Eagles very good to deal with the Pikes, also very good against siege units, and MBL starting to lose now bomber towers, more and more bomber towers. These few paladins from Pike obviously help them, but only 2-3 still won't be enough. Lyri now 120 something population, and coming with some trash army, light cat for now, and some elite skirmishers, while we have elite Mameluke upgrade for Viles. If Viles will go elite Mamacitas, man, this will be game over. Those are super strong units. Anyway, Pike trying to come you know, in the middle with villagers, while MBL a lot, MBL and Lyri with some paladins and a lot of hussars, and here yeah, Pike will lose pretty much all his siege rams, man. 1 bomber tower is down, yes, I agree, but the others still in the place, and Pike here losing a lot of siege rams, like I said. But that castle still in the place from Viles, and Viles with Trebs started to push back Melkor from that side of the map more and more. Who has the gold win the game? True. You already decide who is leading right now. It's pretty close game. Well, Lyri though 167. Once with Han fully back in the game, Yeah, might be a slightly different situation, but he doesn't have gold, man. He will need obviously way more trade cards than he has. For now, only 8, 7 for MBL, while Melkor 43 trade cards. In the other team, we have the max 45, 44 for Pike, and 23 for Viles. Will they resume the pushback? They are, man. They are. The Elite Eagles now for Melkor, along with a few Paladins for Leary. Yeah, push this army back off Viles. But let's see, like I said earlier, when Viles will switch, you know, mostly to Elite Mamacitas, then it might be game over. For now, to the left-hand side, let's see, he has one siege ram. Now that's Melkor, but one siege ram from Viles to take down MBL's bomber towers. To the right-hand side of the map, now we see Leary starting to push a little bit more here onto the max, while the maxi is with Elite Berserks, man. Elite Berserks. Pike researching the bomber tower upgrade, while Viles Bloodlines, only now Bloodlines, Forging and Chain Barding. Well, only now because until now he was with Arbalest, but he will make the switch, like I said earlier, probably with a mix of Elite Mamelukes and let's see, maybe Hussars later on, or he will stay with full Mamelukes while Pike will play with Paladins. So this combination obviously can be very, very strong. A rare Pike sighting. Oh my god, meat man. So 176 population for Leary, but still needs a lot more gold. 162 population for MBL, also lacking the gold, not completely, but low with the gold, so definitely he needs more. But let's see, man, in the middle it seems that now it's a push here from All-Star team, while on the right hand side another push back now with Pike's help from Winland. They need obviously stronger units to deal with Pike's Paladins. Barracks now for Leary and Pikeman upgrade with the third attacking upgrade, right, while Zealotry for Viles and Plate Barding Armor. And breaking through the walls here, will he break through those walls? That's the question. MBL asking yeah, to delete those walls so he can go in, or what is he planning to go, man? A monastery to pick up that relic? Are you for real? A monastery, and probably to convert some villagers, sneaky converting villagers. Nah, man, it's a full pushback from Winland team. Yep, it's a full pushback. And Lily, though, I mean, even though he recovered with the population, again, he doesn't have the strong army, man. He doesn't have the strong army. Only trash, well, not only, but mostly 90% is trash units, and not even hussars. They are light calves with elite skirmishers and some paladins. And again, this is not enough. I don't think this will work out. And one more time, with Viles going, you know, elite Mamelukes, those will be able to counter, especially the you know, cavalry line of the other team. And Pike with Paladins, these dudes are also good against infantry. They're also destroying pretty fast, fairly easy, the siege units. He has to be careful though against the onagers and siege onagers now incoming from Melkor, but they're being pushed back, man. They're being pushed back again pretty much everywhere. Well, for now, Lily seems that he is holding, but Pike, I don't understand if Pike is going completely to one side or the other one. Melkor is asking for food. NBL 170 population, and again running kinda low with the resources, right? I mean, you expect over 1 hour in the game to have like a stronger economy, right? 178 population for Pike. And then 180 population. Yeah, well, food is over 3,000, gold almost 1,000. Again, looking at the trade, 46 for the max, 52 for Pike, and 52 also for Viles. While in the other team, Leary and MBL low, 18, while only Melkor 48. It's a good number of trade, but even so, might not be enough. Paladins and elite Mamelukes and siege rams and trebs to destroy this forward from Melkor, these military buildings, and they will destroy it. While on the right hand side, again, we have Liri mixing in some paladins, which obviously is helping him to one more time push back Max from that side of the map. Man, what if Liri here will have enough time, right, especially with the gold, to recover and to do like a super strong push. How can a Viking then, hold against a Hun with paladins? For now, Max, a lot of elite berserks, but these elite berserks, man, against the paladins and the skirmishers, let's see how well they are going to do. Anyway, on the left hand side, I think will be the very strong push from Winland. For now, siege rams to destroy the last bomber tower of MBL on that side of the map, and then to break through those walls and go straight for the trade. If this wall is going down and the Mamelukes are going for the trade, this is it, man. In the middle, though, we have MBL coming with a group of hussars to go where? This is wall. Well, not a full stone wall yet. I mean, Max continuing with his stone walls, while, yeah, the rams hitting on those walls, while here it's a defensive. GG, man, they just couldn't hold. This is it, guys. GG. And Winland, another win, man. Yeah, Liri joining the Osar team wasn't able, to give them a win, and now Pike joining his teammates, able to win another game. So yeah, guys, it's 1-0. Achievements, let's see, military-wise, Pike with the most kills. Largest army was for Liri, 83, but this didn't help him. Most of that army was just trash army. Melkor with the best wood, gold and trade was for the Max, while stone and food was for MBL. Tech-wise, fastest Imperial Age Max, the only player below 30 minutes mark. And villagers highest in this game, Villas with 158 and 4 castles, while MBL 4 relics, giving him a bit over 3,000 gold. GG, man. GG indeed. This is it, guys. This is it. So this was also it for me for tonight. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for your support. Much appreciated. And see you guys another time, most likely tomorrow, with another stream, more AoC, more fun, more entertainment, and so on. Have a great evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you are. Have fun. If those of you who won't be able to watch for various reasons my streams tomorrow, after tomorrow, and so on, have a great weekend, everybody. Bye bye for now. We love you.